10-minute timer. So, yesterday was exactly what I said and what I thought it was going to be. It was the worst days of my life. I feel sad. I cried yesterday, and then I also feel relieved because this was a relationship that affected my life so deeply to where I didn't even feel like a person anymore. I felt like I didn't have control. And there were, you know, others super, like, this is my main stressor. Now I feel like this is kind of day one in a sense of like refinding my spark. Uh, don't look inside my bedroom. I don't wanna. It's bad in here. I gotta make my bed. The first thing I did when I woke up was grab this camera because I don't know. I feel like I had a lot to get off my chest, and then where's my phone at? There's a lot of I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to get off my chest, and then still looking for my phone. I don't know where it is. And then I kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But one of the things I want to do was read the text so I can just get, like, this is probably the most vulnerable I'll ever be on camera. You know, I might cry. Probably not because I cried yesterday a lot. But I feel like it's healthy to like share. I feel like this is healthy to share for me and then maybe for other people. Cause I don't know, there's a different energy about me now. I, like I said, I feel like person again. My phone has to be in here. There's no way. This this is why I'm going to the doctor in a few days. It has to be under this pillow. So now I forgot what I was saying, but I got my phone. What is that? What is that? Okay. Anyways, I got my phone. How my day went yesterday was I woke up, immediately took therapy. It was very important that I took therapy. If I did not take therapy, I don't think I would have made the right choice that day that I needed to make, because I've been talking to people about this, and you know, I had a whole story, a whole list of things, and you know, I would say all these things about like maybe I'm not a relationship person, I'm having this problem, I'm having that problem. And then they would hear it and they're like, well, if you're having that experience, then, you know, why are you still in it? And then I would go to defending the person. So that's something I noticed, which made me get therapy. And then in therapy, the therapist asked me a lot of questions. He was like, do you feel safe? I said, no. Is this messing with, like, are you comfortable? No. Are you enjoying yourself in the relationship? No. Is this messing with your work? Yes. And it was a whole bunch of other questions too. But every single question was negative, which was an identifier to me that I needed to like wrap this up. It was like a light bulb in my head. I'm like, okay, whoa. And especially for work, I I've been hating it, but this is one of the big reasons I've been hating it. There's other reasons. But yeah, so finished therapy, knew what I had to do. I didn't sleep the last night. There's like almost like I don't think I slept for more than 30 minutes. If I closed my eyes, it was just anxious about whatever happened. Uh then I woke up, I was like, okay, I need to send a text. So here's what I sent. I'm just gonna read it. And I am just gonna say to myself, like, I'm proud, and then like I feel like this was the first step in taking care of myself yesterday. Let me find it. Okay, I'm gonna read this. Once I said, well, we were going through a thing, person apologized, and then I said, I understand and accept your apology. But there's multiple layers of trust that were broken. I'm sure it's mutual, but these are the ones I'm too uncomfortable to move forward with. Our agreement, your hiding, and then drinking again after I clearly stated my boundary. I'm going to pause there because this was me dealing with a substance abuse problem, which I've never done before. This is my second relationship. Navigating it has been weird for me, but there was 3 instances where we said, well, there was 3 instances where I mentioned to stop drinking, and it kept happening. So the third time I was like, at this point, I'm hurting myself. And I'm not trying to paint the picture like I was perfect either. I was perfect. Like, I'm not a substance abuser. So that was never a problem for me. But there was other relationships problems that we both had. Um, but yeah, my non-negotiable was substance abuse. I saw it. It wasn't healthy for the person, and I wanted what was healthy for them, and they kept violating that. And then at the end, they violated a hard boundary. So I said, so I'm going to resume. I did mean what I said. Substance abuse is not something I have the capacity is not something I have the capacity or desire to work through in a partner right now, and I'm not willing to negotiate past that boundary. Because of that, I'm ending/pausing the relationship, and I'm genuinely sad about my decision. For practical reasons, I'm open to us finding an apartment arrangement together while I save money, pay you back, and look for my own place. But I will be stepping back emotionally. I strongly believe that distance is the healthiest option for us at this point. I need to take care of myself and for our whole situation. Wait, what? Wait, what? No, I'm being dyslexic right now. I'm sorry. I need to take care of myself, and our whole situation is way too intense for me to continue to navigate. So I said that, and that was it. And just hearing myself say that, I feel like I've grown so much. It's weird, like becoming an adult. There's no way 10 minutes went by that fast. It's weird becoming an adult because you don't see yourself in these situations and you don't see yourself making grown people decisions. And now I feel like I dealt with what I had to deal with, and that was the first step in fixing my life. Everything that comes after this now needs to be in the same tone. It feels like it's going to be in the same tone. I feel like I'm more responsible. I feel like I can make good decisions, and then also I feel like I can like find my passion again. So I didn't cry, which is good, which is great. I would hate to cry on camera. I'd probably be so ugly if I did that. I'm kidding. But yeah, that's it. That's the first step, and like there's ever since then there's just been an energy about me to where like I gotta get up, I gotta move, I gotta get out the house, I gotta, I can't get stuck in this because I got stuck in it the last time. And, I just gotta keep moving. So yeah, I'm glad that's off my chest. I did end up finishing, and before, no. I'm looking for this, sorry. I did end up finishing the thumbnail, the video. I edited the video all last night. So I'm super excited for that to come out. I posted this on my Instagram. I don't know if I could like zoom in. I definitely did like kill this thumbnail. I killed it. I'm so proud of it. Very, very proud of it. I don't know how it's gonna perform, but I'm very proud of it. I'm ready to start. Like I have all the time in the world mentally and physically to make content, to like do what I want to do. So I'm grateful. I'm excited for that. And then I'm excited to start the journey of like taking care of myself. Something cool that happened today was I believe I'm going to be talent for a commercial. I've been doing like commercial gigs also, or I've been trying to do commercial gigs also. And I think I booked my first thing. They wanted like an influencer. So I was like, hey, I have a YouTube. I can act like an influencer. That's not a problem for me. So it's somewhere in Austin, like downtown Austin. So not far from me. And the pay is really good. So excited for that. And yeah, I'm just ready. I'm ready to get things moving. Like, I can't say it. Like, I don't need like people like, reassuring me. Like, the, if someone reassures me and I don't feel good about it myself, then I will just forget about the reassurance. But like when I do something and I'm proud of it, like I can keep saying it, and I actually like I feel the energy of like, actually, you know, I don't know how else to say it other than I just feel the energy of being like of genuinely being proud of myself. So I don't think there's much else to talk about. That was something I just wanted to share and just wanted to get off my chest. Da 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 da. I guess one more thing is like today I'm just kind of reflecting. I do have a lot of work to do. I'm gonna get to it as fast as I can. I'm gonna try to knock out that checklist. And yeah, I guess something that's on my mind right now is just I've been watching this video from this guy that the guy has like all I do is listen to music. Music is huge for me. If I were to learn a different skill and then turn it into a job, or just learn a different skill and have a hobby, and if I never had to worry about anything in life, I would probably make music or do something in the music world because it's so important to me. It's what's been around my whole life. So like this guy had music. I was listening to it all through like 2019, I believe. I found it. It was great. And then he disappeared for like 7 years. And now he's back. And he dropped a music video. And I don't know, this I commented on the I commented on the video, and there was just this energy about him, and it looked like he had been through some shit, and he came back and he has his project ready. He's ready to drop the project. And I'm excited to listen to it. But like now also I feel the same energy as him. As in just like the show must go on. Like shit happens, life happens, the show must go on. So yeah, I'm gonna go do breathing exercises, maybe, because I forget how to breathe sometimes. And then I'm gonna do my best today. I have a very strong feeling that I'm gonna do a really good job today. So